So anyways, hear me out on this. I feel like, why is there no astrology for the ocean? Space is so freaking far out. The ocean is like deep as hell. Like the top of Mount Everest would not even be as deep as the ocean. You know what I'm saying? And yes, we have like hydromancy and like divination via water and things ish. And I understand that there's like, we have to observe a pattern of some sort to make observations about it. But it was just like a fun thing to think about. You know, like all the way up here to all the way down here, there has to be something we can observe. Like, I don't even know, because now I'm using astrology, but like, oh my gosh, like the moon reflecting off the waves in a certain way, gazing into the water and like seeing like what comes up, you know, hydromancy. But wouldn't like an anglerfish be like Pluto dominant with like a Leo rising? Or I feel like whales would be Virgo or Mercury energy, because it's like the archive, you know, with like their solar sounds and things like that. But that's also, again, water, but we're still in the water, but we're getting there. I feel like sharks would be freaking Mars, you know. And the Mariana Trench is at the 12th house. I think it's the 12th house. It's so fun to like think about this. Would dolphins have Venus energy, or maybe even Jupiter? What would we describe as Saturn? Would it be the beaches? Like, the fish swimming up there, it's like, oh my god, there's the bounds and limitations. Like when they swim up to like an island or something. What else could there be? Like the colorful schools of fish that get photographed and stuff. Are those like, they have first house placements, 10th house placements. They're seen by the world and stuff. They have a strong, colorful identity. Very fun. I don't know. Also, we know that there's like pressure out in space, but we can still observe it, right? And because of man-made technology, we have discovered the outer planets. The ocean is similar, and there's so much pressure. I read something the other day that the Mariana Trench, like in the deepest, don't quote me on this, but something like that, we can't go to the deepest part of it because the pressure would be like holding 3 airplanes on your body or something like that. And it made me ponder that we don't have the pressure, aren't able to withstand the pressure of knowing that knowledge yet. We don't have the technology to discover it. And perhaps it's almost something like with fear, right? There is such a fear of, space as well, but like the deepest part of the ocean. And perhaps when I feel like at some point we will, there's like a sense of almost enlightenment or fear that has to be moved through within the collective before we have access to information. It's almost like feminine energy, and even the water is feminine energy. And out in space, the sun is our universe. That would be masculine energy, it's sight, but perhaps the knowledge and the patterns that will be seeking in the ocean are more than sight. It is felt patterns. I don't know. Super interesting.